Hi everyone, it's Jess, aka Colouring Bumblebee, and I'm back today with another video for you. Today I'm doing another episode of the Rank and Rate series. Today I'm focusing on the LOM Art publishing colouring books that I have in my collection. As you can see, I've got a few of these. I've got 8. 4 of them are by the same artist, Stratton Peterson, these 4 up top. 2 are by Anna Jaren, and then I've got 1 by Alexa C. Thompson and 1 by Kate O'Hara. And I love these books. They're amazing quality. The publishing company is very generous with they've gifted me several of these books, and I just love colouring in them. I really do. And I was tempted to separate Stratton Peterson out from the rest of these, but I thought let's just rank them all together, and you'll know my rankings of the Stratton books by where they fall amongst the rest. So I will start with my usual disclaimer. This is my personal subjective ranking. Someone else's is completely different. Doesn't mean that I don't love all of these books, because I really, really do. Just means that whichever books I'm most or least drawn to colour in for me personally. But let me move these to the side and we will get into the rankings. Okay, in 8th place I have Goddess Colouring by Anna Jaren. I am not entirely sure how to pronounce her surname, so do correct me if I'm wrong. As I said, I love all of these books, and this book is absolutely stunning. And maybe the reason that it's a little bit lower, or is the lowest in this list, is because I haven't coloured in it yet. So it's hard, I think it's hard to judge books on how much you like them until you start colouring, but there are some absolutely stunning pages in here. I love all the information you get about each of the goddesses. Such a variety of cultures and religions kind of depicted in here. Makes for a really interesting book to colour. Yeah, I think this book is absolutely stunning. Going over my 5 favourite pages in this book, I have Demeter, or Demeter? I think it's Demeter. I think this one is just stunning. It's the page they've used on the front cover, and I love this kind of purple, pink, orange, yellow blend on her outfit there. I just think that's gorgeous, and would like to use a similar kind of colour scheme there. Although, is it the front one? Yeah. Sometimes with these, I've done it for one of the books, you will see later. I try and replicate the colours of the cover on the first one, and then with this one I can think up my own colour scheme. So yeah, maybe I could start with that title page. But yeah, love that one. I love this one of Artemis. I just love all the animals on this page. I am a big fan of colouring animals, so a lot of animal themed pages do pop up in my favourites in this video. I think it's a nice little scene as well, with this kind of starry night sky in the background. Interesting pose. Yeah, really cute. I love this one of Yuki Onna. As soon as I saw this page, I just pictured it in nice pale purples and blues, really nice and icy, using some silver metallic or other coloured metallic on the snowflakes on the dress. Some nice dark hair to contrast. I think this page is stunning. I don't usually feel drawn to winter theme pages, but this is definitely an exception. I just think she's absolutely stunning. And I love this one of Idan. I really like the tree in the background and all the apples. They look like a lot of fun to colour. And I like the dress that she's wearing. You could use some nice vivid deep jewel tones on that, I think, and that would look lovely. But my favourite in this book is of Easter. I love all the bunnies on this page. Anna Jaren draws rabbits / bunnies in a really adorable way. I just think it's so cute. Look at their little faces. So yeah, that's my favourite page in here. But there are lots of pages that I love in this book. So that is my book in 8th place, Goddess Colouring by Anna Jaren. And in 7th place, I've got Crystal Colouring by Kate O'Hara. Again, this is another untouched book in my collection, and so it's hard to judge how much you like it until you colour. But flipping through this book, I was like, actually, I love this a lot, and I'm more drawn to colour it than I thought. Because originally I had this last, but then as I was flipping through and picking pages, I really struggled to pick just 5 because there's so many I love. Like, look at that phoenix and the koi fish. I love colouring koi fish, and it's a really fun, bold art style that you don't see very often in colouring books. And how you've got different animals or objects along with the crystals that are the focus of the pages. I do have a buddy colour set up for the black tourmaline next month. Really looking forward to getting that coloured. That'll be my first page in the book. Look at that dragon, pyrite, so cool. So yeah, this may increase in my rankings once I finally colour in it, but going over my 5 favourites. Got this one, Morganite. I just love these little lovebirds in the centre here. And you've got some fruit to colour in with peaches and a pomegranate, lovely flowers. I see with lots of like pinks and reds. I think that would be lovely to colour around sort of like Valentine's Day. I love this one, Rose Quartz. There's strawberries on the page. You guys know I love colouring strawberries and any kind of berry. We've got these lovely flamingos, and again another page that I can see with lots of pinks and reds for the flamingos, and then the strawberries. Bring in some similar pink tones for the flowers, and then for the rose quartz in the centre. And this book is nice because at the back you've got a little thumbnail or little picture of all of the crystals that are shown in the book, so you get a rough idea of the colours that you might want to use. But of course you can also find your own reference pictures. I love this one, Carnelian, with this gorgeous lion, and it's got cherries coming out of its mane, and you've got some fire in the background. This looks so cool and nice and bold. I love the hair depicted here with the diamond. Another vaguely wintry one with these kind of icicles. It looks like holly berries in the background. Yeah, I think this one's stunning, and it'd be nice to have this diamond be the kind of classic shiny white, maybe a hint of blue, and then bring in loads of colours with these other crystals down at the bottom here, and have a kind of like burst of rainbow down there. That would be lovely. And then my favourite page in the book is this one of Peridot. I love colouring peacocks. It's something that pops up quite a lot in the LOM Art books, and I like how you can colour the centre of the peacock's feathers with the colour of like the peridot colour, or the peridot, a nice kind of limey green colour. I just think it's going to look so gorgeous all coloured in. You've got some in the feathers there, nice and bold. With these nice thick black lines, I think it really lends itself to basing with markers. I tend to base with water-based markers in this book just so I can still read what's on the back, but of course you could use alcohol markers. They are pretty much single-sided. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting my first page coloured in this book. That is Crystal Colouring by Kate O'Hara. And in 6th place, and the lowest ranking for my Stratton Peterson books, is Nature's Magic. I love Stratton Peterson. She is very much an underrated artist, in my opinion. This book, though, is definitely the one I'm drawn to the least, just because there's a lot of teeny tiny details, lots of tiny flowers that just, they look lovely all coloured in. I've coloured 3 pages in here so far and loved colouring them. Ooh. I mean, some are more detailed than others. That's a gorgeous page. Could have flagged that one. Yeah, I've done the peacock here. This was very deceivingly difficult with all of the peacock feathers in the background and trying to distinguish what's the flower and what's the feather. But that turned out lovely. Nice bold colour scheme. Yeah, I definitely prefer the ones which are a little bit simpler. And you can really draw your focus in like this one, where you've got the bottle, all the echinacea flowers. It's a nice red, orange, yellow colour scheme, quite different for me. That turned out really cool. And this was the first one I did. I love how this page turned out. Believe in love. I love colouring my bees. And yeah, Some absolutely stunning pages in here, some crazy detailed ones like this one, but I'd still enjoy to colour them. That's a gorgeous one. I didn't flag that one. Sunshine Scent, love that. The acorn one. Yeah, it's really hard picking just 5. You ask me on a different day, I might pick a different 5. Usually my top favourite doesn't change, but the others might. But let's go over my 5 favourite pages. First up, we got this one, the Sleeping Potion. This is the cover image, and I love the colour scheme they used on here. The pinks, purples, blues, and yeah, once again, I could replicate it on this one, do my own colour scheme for that one. You've got loads of stars in the background, which to me is just screaming for some glitter gel pen. That looks so cute. So I love that one. I like this one. Again, quite a simple composition. You've got this nice sunset or sunrise, depending on how you colour it, with the water there. Some nice flowers and lemon and ginger encapsulating the page. I think that one's really cute. I love colouring berries, and even though this is a more complicated one, because it's berries, I can let it slide. I just love colouring berries, it's so fun. You've got strawberries, blueberries, is that it? Cranberries, because they do give the description here, strawberries, blueberries and cranberries, so a really nice limited colour scheme. Really let those colours pop on the page. I love this one, this little tankard with the bee printed design on it. I just love that. Now you've got this like symmetrical floral design going around and some bits at the bottom. This is the Wildflower Mead. Love that page. My favourite by far is this one, Blackberry Bramble. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Colouring all these blackberries, and you've got the mice, a nice moon in the background, put some nice shiny elements on the page. Yeah, definitely my favourite in this book, and made me fall in love with this book when I first got it. So yeah, those are my favourites from Nature's Magic by Stratton Peterson. Then in 5th place, yes, 5th place, I've got Astrology Colouring by Anna Jaren. And this one, I love pages like this. I love the full page scenes, themed different elements. The ones I don't like in here are ones like this, the kind of mandala-y looking ones. Although it's interesting to see and read about different zodiacs from around the world rather than the traditional zodiac and Chinese ones. But you've got elements at the back here. You go through all of the Chinese animals, including the snubbed cat that didn't win, that didn't place in the Great Race. Yeah, I love all of these. And it's just all the ones in between that I'm not so much a fan of. But yeah, colouring the animals is a lot of fun. So many gorgeous pages there. And it's nice that you get to read a bit of information about them. And then we have all of the traditional zodiac signs. And again, really love all of these pages as well. So I think it would be slightly higher if it didn't have all of the mandala-y ones like this. Just not ones I'm drawn to as much. But going over my favourites, we have, oh, almost missed it. Got Capricorn, the sea goat. I just love this page. I've seen it coloured so many times with like a day look, a night look, and you've got this lovely mermaid and all the fish in the water, nice willow tree in the background. I just love it. You can do a really nice magical colour scheme for that one. I love the Year of the Pig. These little pigs, piglets are so cute with all the little sweet treats. You've got strawberries and cupcakes, macarons. Yeah, I see it with a nice pastel colour scheme. I love this one, the Year of the Cat, with a nice patterned cushions, the girl giving her cat a hug. Yeah, I like it. And I got this flagged as a page to colour for my 25 prompts for 2025 challenge that I haven't got round to. I love this owl. I think the way she's drawn the owl is so stunning, with the slight patterning on it, but not too overwhelming that you don't know how to approach it. Just it gives it a little bit of extra detail. I love all the flowers surrounding it as well. So yeah, love the moon there. But my favourite in the book is this one, The Year of the Rabbit. Just the way Anna draws her rabbits is so cute. They have such lovely little faces. And you've got a moon, lots of stars and sparkles in the background with these flowers. Yeah, really love that page. So that's my favourite in this book. But I could have easily flagged a lot more of the astrological signs. Like I love the Pisces page. What else do I really love? The Scorpio one's cool. I love the Virgo's lovely. The Lion. And Aries. Yeah, lots of pages I love in that one. So that's Astrology Colouring by Anna Jaren. Then in fourth place, I've got Lunar Colouring by Stratton Peterson. This one, again, the pages I love, I really love, like these. It goes through different moons, like the different themed moons and the months of the year. And I really love those pages. You've got a couple of tarot cards. So yeah, this one is the December moon, the Steadfast Oak. And yeah, I like these big focus pages like this. But there's just some like this, where it's just the different moon phases, kind of, or this one, I'm not as drawn to, but these ones, I love these ones. So that kind of explains why it's halfway in my list. This was the first page I coloured this year, the Glimmering Stone. Love how this sort of rainbow moonstone turned out, and colouring all the daffodils was fun, and then bringing the rainbow colours with the rest of the gems. Nice and bright, colourful page there. I love that one too. I've done the Autumn Harvest. This is the September moon, the corn moon. I literally just coloured this. I need to put a date on the page. And this was so much fun to colour. Very detailed, but I based with water-based markers in it. Made it a lot more straightforward to shade at the end. Yes, these ones I don't care for them. But everything else I absolutely adore. Yeah, Stratton Peterson is an artist where I think I'll probably end up getting all of her books just because they're stunning. And I love her art style. She just includes that nice amount of detail in her line work that makes it challenging but easy to shade. I've done the Swirling Tides as well, again based with, I think I used Crayola Super Tips for this page and then shaded on top with pencils. Turned out really fun. And then that's it from this book. Going over five favourite pages. I love this one, the Watchful Lunar Moth. I love a moth. And you can use a whole variety of different colours for this page. You could do greens, you could do blues, pinks, purples, pretty much anything for this moth, and kind of bring those colours into the flowers and the sparkly shiny stars as well. Just beautiful. I love this one of the moon. I'd love Stratton Peterson to do a tarot themed book. I think it would look amazing with her art style and putting her own unique spin on it. She's got a few in this book, but the moon is my favourite. You know I love colouring my bees. This is the Buzzing Bee. This is a page that I'm saving until I've done a few more in this book, just because I love it so much. And this is representing the June moon, the honey moon. So it's interesting, like, learning about all the different moons for the 12 months of the years. Definitely, you learn some things with these LOM Art books, which is nice. Oh, that's my favourite, spoiler. I love the beaver, the resourceful beaver for the November moon. I just think he's so cute, carrying his little twigs to make his dam. I love it. Really love that page. My favourite is this one, the Flying Lanterns. It just reminds me of Tangled with the floating lantern scene, and I'd use purples and pinks and yellows and be inspired by the colours of that, and yeah, can't wait to colour this page one day. Those are my favourites from Lunar Colouring by Stratton Peterson. Then in third place, another Stratton Peterson. This is the Language of Flowers colouring book. And you know I love colouring flowers. But I think this book would be slightly higher if you had more pages that incorporated animals. Like the ones with just large flowers, they're gorgeous, but I'm not quite as drawn to them. I prefer the ones with that have other bits going on, like this lovely wreath, like different objects or animals on the pages with them, rather than just the flowers. I've done this one, the lotus. It was a really quick and easy page to colour actually. Just used polychromos pencils for that. Coloured this after I did a full book flip through. So yeah, I love that page. It's the only one I've done so far. Yeah, I like how, love all these pages that present the flowers in different ways, the different objects, just to make it a little bit more interesting to colour. And she draws them in a really stunning way. Oh, like I love this page of the key, but didn't flag it as a favourite. Lots of gorgeous pages, like that one is gorgeous. The camellia, almost flagged that one as well. And the bluebell with the fairies, how cute. Just lots of gorgeous, gorgeous pages. And it goes in alphabetical order, which makes finding all the flowers really easy. But going over my favourites, I love this one, Aster, with the owl. Look how cute and fluffy that owl looks. And you could use a whole bunch of different colours for the asters. I mean, it says it ranges in shades from reds, pinks and oranges to blues and whites. So you could really go for a nice fun colourful look on that page. I really love this one of the back of this lady's head with the bougainvilleas in her hair. I just think it's so pretty. I'd probably go for a nice neutral brown colour for her hair to really make the flower crown pop and shine, be the focus of the page. I love this one of the poppy. I really want to colour this one next month for November. I just look at the deer in the middle, it's so cute. I love colouring poppies, don't know why, because I don't usually like colouring with red, but I love this page. So cute. And I like the way it's framed as well. And I love the tulips, one of my favourite flowers, and it's got bees on it just to sweeten the deal for me. I like this vase that it's in, it's a nice design on it. My favourite in the book is this one, the Forget-Me-Not. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. The little mouse on the mushroom with all the forget-me-nots surrounding it. Nice like periwinkle blue colour for these, and contrast it with a reddish brownish mushroom. Oh, there's a caterpillar down here and there's a snail. So cute. Yeah, definitely my favourite page in the book, and one that I was immediately drawn to when I first flipped through this. That is The Language of Flowers by Stratton Peterson. Then in second place, and my favourite of Stratton Peterson's books, is Mystic Animals. This was the first book she released, and it has stayed a firm favourite. I just love the focus of the animals. They all are bordered off nicely. They've got different floral and leafy designs going around them. Makes for some interesting colours, like colour palettes for the pages. I've done the dragonfly, which has super shiny wings. This one was a whip for ages, and I finally finished it off this year and absolutely love how it turned out. Yeah, this is a book that I'd love to see completed one day. Just how amazing would it look with every single page filled with colour. There's a really nice variety of animals to suit the different seasons of the year, your different moods. Unfortunately, my favourite animal isn't in here, which is a meerkat, but that's okay. It's very rare for a meerkat to appear in a colouring book. Yeah, so many of these I could have flagged as favourites, but I only had 5. I love the bee, one of the first ones I did. Again, shiny metallic on the wings. Turned out so cute. And I like the purple and yellow colour scheme I went for there. There's lots of pages that I really want to colour. It's not a page I dislike in this book. And then I've also done this title page, and you can see I tried to replicate the cover as best as I could, and really enjoyed using purples to shade this rabbit or this hare. I think it turned out really nicely. So going over my 5 favourites, I have the stag. I love it. I love the composition of this page. The stag in the centre, this circle surrounding it, lots of mushrooms and flowers, the black background. Just beautiful. Oh, this isn't one, but I do love the cat and the ram. But I love the lemur. I just think he looks so cute. Lemurs are a lot of fun. They're a cute animal to colour, and you could play with some nice bright colours for the flowers down there. I love the frog. He's just so cute. I like colouring frogs. And you've got a little caterpillar and a few crystals and gems down here for a bit of sparkly shine. I love the moth, another moth page that I like. I like on this one you've got the different moon phases surrounding it. I think that would look great with some shiny gel pen or glittery gel pen on the moons. And yeah, just playing with some different colours for this one, with all of the flowers surrounding it as well. But my favourite uncoloured page in this book is the otter. I adore this otter. He's just so cute, and I like how you're seeing him underneath the water. I see it with like a tealy green watercolour, and then some metallic for this border around here, lots of fish, and got a nice sunrise in the background. Yeah, just absolutely stunning. Love that page. And yeah, definitely want to get back into this book very soon. That is Mystic Animals by Stratton Peterson. And then my favourite of the LOM Art books in first place is Tarot Colouring by Alexis E. Thompson. And it's a shame because I haven't coloured in this book for a while. But I love a tarot themed colouring book, and I love the way Alexis has drawn the cards, where you've got the card in the centre and then things surrounding the border, and you've got objects breaking the border. Makes for really interesting pages to colour. Yeah, I'm really need to get back to this book because I think it's been over a year since I last coloured in it, and it is my favourite of this series. I mean, there's so many books in my collection that I just do not give enough love to. Need to rotate better throughout my books. But here was the last page I did, the sun. We've got glitter on the wings. Don't know if that's picking up. But for all of these pages I've done black and gold for the card border. Really like the boldness of that. Because the other one I've done is here, the tower, not the tower. The tower, I really like this kind of purpley grey colour I use for the tower, something a little bit different for me. And I like the black background contrasting with the flowers. Turned out lovely. But yeah, that is it that I've coloured in this book so far. And it is a big shame because there's so many gorgeous ones. Oh, flip it too fast. But yeah, let me go over my 5 favourite pages. First up, I've got the Fool. I just love these little geese. They're so cute, and they got to jump off the cliff. The cliff, like, not geese, they're goslings. Barnacle goslings. I just love how they've got to take a leap of faith, basically. It's a really good representation for this Fool card. And you've got the lovely flowers surrounding them. I love the moon, another moth that I absolutely love, and the moonflowers surrounding the card. I think it's stunning. I really like the last few cards in the tarot deck, like the moon, the sun, the world. I really love, and what's the other one? The star. Another one that I was very close to picking. Love all of those, but yeah, really love the moon. I love this one, Knight of Coins. I like all of the oak leaves and acorns surrounding it. You could use a nice autumnal colour scheme. Got a lovely horse, no, not horse, lovely stag in the middle here. I just saw the feet and was like, horse? No, it's got antlers, it's a stag. Yeah, I just think that one's lovely. And I love this one. I love this kind of angel or fairy you've got in the centre here with all the butterflies. You could give them all different colours and patterns. Yeah, such a beautiful carved bear. But my favourite is this one, the Queen of Coins. This delicate little fairy in the centre with the nice flowers surrounding it. I like colouring flowers. I like colouring little mythical creatures. So yeah, that's my favourite page in this book. But there we have it. That is my favourite book from the LOM Art Publishing Company. As I said, I've got 8 books. But yeah, you can see on the back here that follow us on Instagram, LOM Art Books, LOM. I don't know if it is meant to be LOM or LOM Art. I call it LOM Art. But do let me know in the comments, do you have any of these books? If you do, which one or ones are your favourites? What would your rankings be? They're not as popular in the colouring community, which is a big shame. I do try and feature them a lot on my channel because they are underrated, but I need to feature them more. Get more people out there buying them. It does look like we're getting a new Stratton Peterson book next year called Unlock Your Dreams. There's been some weird things happening on Amazon. It said it was releasing in September, but it didn't, and then it changed to March, and then it became unavailable. But I think it's coming out next March, but we'll see. But yeah, there we have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I always love to hear from you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.